First drive in over 40 years.
Oh, check it out. We got some lights.
All right, this is gonna be awesome, hopefully. I think we've got everything that we need. We still need to get the carburetors put on the engine. Had to take the carburetors off to get the engine in there. It's a tight fit, but we're gonna get those back in, get a couple of the wires hooked up, get some fuel going to it. Hopefully this sucker's gonna drive. That's where we gotta get the carburetor on each side, on top of the heads. All right, we got these two springs that go into the linkage, the end of the linkage here. Gotta get those in first. Oh, this thing got all twisted on me. Uh-oh, we just lost something. I don't know what it was. Yeah, and I scratched the tin a little bit too, so we're gonna have to repaint those. Are the springs still in there? Yeah. It's tight. All right, guys, this is the tricky part. You use this magnet to kind of get it down in there and feel with your other finger. You almost have to close your eyes and feel because you can't see back there. All right, let's try it. Let's take this filter off. It might help a little bit. All right, check it out. We got the carbs in, tightened down, looking good. We got the fuel lines we need to connect. We got these little clamps that are gonna hold them down. Get them on there tight. We'll get those on there. We gotta run the throttle cable through here. Let's do that real quick. Throttle cable is right there. Let's see. Look at that fresh paint. We gotta get it right there. So we gotta push it through there. All right, you guys see it? Okay. Oh. All right. Did it come through? There it is. All right, I'm gonna hook that up right there. All right, I got a new one of these somewhere, but couldn't find it, so we'll use this one. 8mm. All right, I'm gonna go hit the gas pedal. Let me know if that moves. We good? All right, cool. Wow, okay. We gotta put the spark plug wires back on. Oh man, it's getting me good. It's getting me good. All right, let's do this side. Oh, filters are in the way again. Dang it. Yeah, it would've been good to put those on before we put the carbs back in, but that's all right. At least the ones in the rear would have been a good idea. This goes to the starter, sends power to the alternator, and then this goes up and sends power up to the front for all the controls. See if we can find a spot to put this coil. All right, this is our coil wire, so that's gonna go on the positive side. See if we can squeeze this back in here. All right, let's go ahead and hook up the oil pressure switch. I don't have the right connector, so I'm just gonna double up this. Hopefully that'll make it the right gauge to go into this connector. That should work. Let's see. Yeah, worked. All right, let's check the oil real quick. Sucker's in there. We need to put a little more. It looks a little low. Got some good stuff. Does oil go bad if it sits around too long? I don't know. I'm thinking that it probably would have to be a long, long time, huh? All right, guys, I think we got everything hooked up. I guess we'll find out here in a second. I went and picked up some fresh fuel, some 100 octane racing fuel. Whatever the highest super they had was what we're putting in it. Darren said to make sure you run good fuel in it, so we will. And this is pretty exciting. I think it has enough in it to do a little run around the neighborhood. We should be all right. All right, guys, let's do it. I'm ready. I hope we didn't forget anything. I forgot the handles at the shop, so I might have to use some vice grips to get the window down. Got a key switch here. Got some fresh fuel in here. Don't try this at home. We got the temporary line running to the pump, running back to the battery. Let's go ahead and hook it up, see what happens. You see the filter's dry. We haven't run it yet. This will be the first attempt to start the engine with the body on the chassis. Let's try it. Here we go. Alright guys, fuel is gone. Give it a second to get to the carbs. Let's go ahead and hit the key. We're in neutral. Let's do it. You guys ready?
Oh, check it out. We got some lights. Yeah. Alright, let's try it.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, look out. I guess the battery's almost dead. Wow. Alright, cool. It's running. It's running. Lights went out. That's good. Ah, that's awesome. Wow. Just like that, it's already running pretty smooth. Let's go check. What? Yeah. Alright, let's take it for a spin. Craftsman. Ooh, seat's a little too far up. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Oh, I gotta fix my seat. Here we go. place. A lot of wind in my sunglasses. I can't get the window open. We're running though. Brakes are working. Steering is all over the place, guys. We're gonna have to do some work on that. Woo. There we go. Definitely gotta fix the steering. It's pretty bad. It's all over the place. Alright. I think we accomplished the goal. Yeah. Still a lot of work to do, guys. Ooh, there's a car coming. I got no blinkers, no lights, no windshields. Completely legal. Can't find first. Woo. All right. Good Lord. Steering needs a lot of love. A lot. Yeah. Look at that hood vibrating. See how bad we're leaking. Oh yeah. We got some leakage going on. Starts dripping pretty good when it gets hot. Steering is really wonky, but we're gonna put that air-cooled box on there, and we still gotta tighten all this stuff up. I mean, it's tight, we just didn't lock it down. So I'm thinking most of the issues coming from the steering box. Hopefully that's the problem, because it's pretty wonky. Whoa. Ah, this thing keeps coming off. All right, just pulled it in the garage. It's been resting for a couple minutes. Let's see what kind of temperatures we're getting. I want to put some more oil in it. We're at 162, 176. This is right above where the heads are. So we're kind of taking a head temp here. 166, 170. Yeah, like 174, I think is the hottest I saw. It's starting to cool down a little bit. Let's go ahead and put some more oil in it because I think it's low. Ooh, that's hot. It definitely gets hot in here, guys. I don't know if we're gonna have to do something. I don't know if that's normal, you know, what the normal operating temperature is in here or what, but it definitely is hot. linkage is right in the way there. All right, let's get a little more oil in there. Help keep her cool. The engine seals, the engine compartment rubber seals aren't installed, so that's gonna create more heat in here. But it shouldn't be an issue if you're only running it for, 5-10 minutes. Let me see where we're at now. And we definitely have some pretty good leaks coming off of the external oil filter fittings. We got to get those fixed. And the front end is super sloppy, so definitely gonna have to work on the front end, get that all tightened up. This thing's gonna have to come back out. We're gonna have to do, wiring and rubber seals and all that stuff. Let's see where we're at now. These things are hot. Pretty hot. All right, that's better. We're like right there. It's hard to see because the oil's so clean. Super clean. It's fresh. There we go. It's right there. You can barely see it. See it? So we're pretty good there. Keep an eye on that because we are leaking some pretty good when it gets hot. But I'm not going to run it too long. I think I'm going to do one more lap around the neighborhood and then that'll be it. I was basically just test fitting the engine in here to see how it would fit and how to make that work. And I think we figured most of it out. We definitely have to figure out the wiring and this thing. Any other tips or tricks to getting these things in and out, if you guys know, comment below. I'm gonna let this cool off for a few more minutes and we'll start up and take it for another spin. All right guys, I went in, took a lunch break and let it cool off for a little while. I've also got a shirt that I put on the seat. You guys remember that one? Oh yeah, Swamp Dragon. We might have to bring the Swamp Dragon back, we'll see. It's gonna take quite a bit of work, but we might be able to do it. Okay, the engine's cooled off. What are we at? 77 degrees on the heads, 74, 75 on the case. Yeah, it's cooled off pretty good. So that's a cold start. Let's start up, see what happens. Take it for another drive, have a little fun with it. Oh, you got loose ground or something. get home. Alright guys, we got it back home. It's got some issues we got to work out. The biggest thing I think is the oil leak we got to figure out. Daring to tune up the carbs a little bit, but sounds good to me. Alright guys, I think that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and it's pretty exciting. Obviously we got a lot of work to do. Alright guys, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. It was pretty cool. I can definitely see the potential once we get all the details worked out as far as the oil leak and getting the carbs tuned just right, getting the fuel delivery going to it. All that stuff is going to improve how it runs. Getting the steering, the front end all worked out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I got to make sure that the brakes are good and all that stuff, and the steering, so that when we do get a little wild, we can stop safely. But yeah, the brakes seem to be working great. We got disc brakes on there. Just the steering's a little sloppy, but we'll get that figured out. Yeah, I'm excited. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It looks like we're running right around 180 on the heads here. I don't know how accurate this thing is, but it's got to be pretty close, I would imagine. Let's go underneath and see what we're getting on the exhaust. 104 there, 182. That's the exhaust coming right off the head. So it's hot under here. Let's see if we get the heads here. The bottom of the heads. Yeah, we're running about 240, 230, 240 under here. So I don't know. I'm assuming that's pretty typical. Well, yeah, guys. Pretty exciting. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll have more updates soon. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you stick around for the next one. We got more updates coming soon. This thing's awesome. Yeah, love it. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Later.
Oh, check it out. We got some lights.
We got loose ground or something.